What's going on, guys? Aaron and Nathan here. We got a new idea. We're going to try it out. We're going to do these gun talks, or kind of gun discussions. What we've got here is the ammo can, and we got some of our own topics that we put in here. Just random topics, and we're going to take one at random and kind of have a little talk, because Nathan and I both like talking about guns. We do it all the time, so we figured
we might as well film it.
Yeah.
So basically what we want you guys to do is kind of help us out with our topics and our questions. So if you could just post them in the comments below, and what we'll do is next time we do one of these is we'll take all your comments, we'll put them in the ammo can, and we'll pull them out at random, and then hopefully you guys can see your own topics and discussions points being talked about.
Yeah.
So like Aaron said, we have our own in here right now just to get things started. So we're going to go ahead and open her up and see what we come up with.
Okay. What
So what's the first one going to be?
First one is your perfect AR.
That's a good one, actually.
Okay.
I think I'll start with this one.
Go ahead.
So I guess right now I'm actually kind of in the market to buy a new AR, so this is actually kind of working out perfectly. So what I'm really looking for right now is I'm looking for an AR, obviously, but I'm looking for something that would be like 14.5 to 16-inch barrel. No smaller right now, and no bigger. 18 inches is way too long. 10.5 is too small, and I already have a 10.5 upper that I can switch out for anything. And so right now I want 14.5 to 16-inch barrel. I want slimline. I'm really liking the new slimline looks of all these rails. Right now, Daniel Defense just came out with a new one. It's their new slimline. It's the DDM4 V11, and it's gorgeous. And apparently it's super light. And I like to get my hands on one before I actually take a look at it. But I'm loving the look of it. It comes with all the new overmolded furniture that Daniel Defense just released, kind of that like it's on your AR, and it has the key mod all up and down it. And I'm pretty sure the key mod is on the 9, the 3, and the 6, and it has a flat top rail, and it looks gorgeous. And apparently it's super light. That's really what I'm looking for right now, and that's what I like. And as far as components go for your AR, I'm really liking. I really like two different styles of optics. So I really like a 1:4 optic, and I really like an RDS. So I'm kind of stuck in between those two. So I almost can't even choose.
You have to choose.
I know. All right, so I'll choose an RDS. I'll stick with an RDS for right now. That's what I'll choose. So what I really want is an aim point T1, because aim points are the cat's ass. So like they last forever. We've watched a few videos, some torture tests of aim points, and it's unbelievable what they can go through. Yeah. And the battery life on them is unreal. And I like the T1 micro, basically because I like the look of this, having that small piece on your AR. I don't like having the big optics. I'm not a really big fan of the Pro and how it's kind of longer. And I just like something small and tiny, and something that you can bring up and it catches your eye, and that's all you need. Just the red dot, essentially.
Because we are really different, because I don't, well, it's not that I don't like the T1. The T1's a wicked sight. I like the look of the Pro.
Yeah, and you had a Strike Fire before. Yeah. And it's similar to the same thing. And I have a Vortex Spark, which is essentially like a bottom of the barrel, yeah, what you'd get for that type of RDS. So that's what I'm liking. I always ran Magpul BUS, but right now I actually bought a set of Troys. The quality of Troys is unbelievable for backup sights, for backup flip-up sights. So I know you have them on your AR, and they're really nice. They're nice and rugged, and there's no worry about them ever really breaking, I don't think. Yeah. And as far as any other accessories, really lights, anything like that, I'm not a big fan of. I don't like lights on my ARs. I don't find they're practical, which is another reason why I like that key mod and I like the slimline rail, because I don't plan on really putting anything on it. The only thing I would put on it is maybe a small vertical grip or a hand stop. Basically just something to catch a couple fingers so I can kind of do like a half C-clamp around.
Consistent grip.
Yeah, so it's basically like an index pointer or a point to grab. I've been looking at some nice hand stops and stuff like that. Nothing too big. And I don't want it to be too heavy. Not that it would really matter to me, because I have carried some pretty heavy rifles around, and I have had a heavier 1:4 on my old AR that was quite a lug to haul around, but I had no problem with it. But that would be my go-to rifle right now. That'd be my perfect AR if I could get it in my hands.
So you're a sissy. You like the lightweight stuff.
I didn't say that.
T1's light. You like the light and you like the slim line. I'm totally the opposite.
I just like the compact, the slim look.
Yeah.
The look. It looks sleek and nice.
Yeah.
So that right now, if I could get that DDM4 V11, have an aim point T1, and a hand stop, that whole package right there would be like a perfect picture of my perfect AR, which is what I want. So I think everyone knows that your perfect AR is because you pretty much have it already.
Yeah, I own my dream rifle now. I had a Norinco for a while, and I decided to upgrade. I saved up some money, and I picked out my perfect rifle. But this is where we differ. He likes the slimline look, the lightweight, small optic, and I like
big and bulky.
Big and bulky. So, you know, kind of like I don't want to say military issue, but like, you know, it works. The components work, and I don't mind carrying that extra weight. I think I laugh at people who get too caught up on the weight issue. I think if you can't carry a heavier rifle, then you need to hit the gym. It's that simple.
That's besides the point for me.
Yeah. Or maybe you should, No, but I like the normal quad rails. I got that on my Daniel Defense. It's the Riz 2 full quad rails. I wanted a 14.5-inch barrel, so I had to get the Daniel Defense M4A1 because it has a 14.5-inch barrel. I like that because it's not too long, it's not too short. It's Goldilocks setting. Same thing with my charging handle. I don't like the M4 style charging handles. I find it's too short, and I don't like it when they're too long because it catches on your gear. So I got the BCM Mod 4 charging handle. It's right in between.
We've actually both been running that. We've both had really good success with it. We love it.
And I know there's other ones out there, the Raptor.
Yeah, I'd like to get my hands on one to try it out, do some field testing with it. It'd be excellent.
Yeah, but I have no problems with it. I think the BCM one's perfect. And like you said, you don't like lights on your gun. I think you need a light. Not that you need it, but I just think it adds to the cool factor of the rifle, and that's partially why I like my ARs.
ARs in Canada, cool. You pretty much have to go for the cool factor.
Yeah, and so I put a Surefire M600 Scout. That's my favorite flashlight. Tons of light power. I got the Thorntail mount to offset it, so it's not on the 3 o'clock. It's kind of in between 3 and 1. So offset where I can grip it, turn on, off, super easy. I like the Aimpoint Pro, like I said earlier. I just like that style. I don't have any problems or issues with the weight. It's a bomb-proof sight, and it's inexpensive, and it has a wicked battery life. I got the ADM mount for quick detach, so I can switch optics if I need to. And if you're running powered optics, you're going to want backup sights. So I got the Troy Industries flip-ups. Love those sights. I think if you run a rifle without backups, it just looks weird. It looks like the rifle's not complete. So that's what I installed to complete it. And I'm just running the standard Daniel Defense furniture because I think it looks wicked.
The new stuff is gorgeous.
Yeah. But that's my perfect rifle.
So a lot of differences in the two of us, but
you like black. You only like black.
Yeah, I've always
every single everything
locker's
black.
Yeah, I used to open my locker and you could barely see it because everything was black. All my gear I like black, and I know you really like the coyotes, you like the browns and everything. Yeah. So it's another big difference between us. So
those are our gun setups, guys. Give us some suggestions so we can get them in the box, and then we can get to some of your topics. So thanks for watching the video. Let us know what you think about the new concept, and we'll get your suggestions in the box.
Perfect. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.